Hey, Brian.
How you doing? Currently driving a van around, and I look a little sussy, like just another one of these grinders. Seeing if there's anything that I see on the streets of merit. And then I realized that the license plate, after I interacted with someone, that I noticed the license plate says Sassam Van 3. Do you know what these vans are meant for? They're probably not UC. They're probably for like raids, right?
Yeah. They're like
shit.
Yeah, one's for like raids, and then one of them we use for storage, for like pots. And
wait, there's shit in this.
God damn it! You mean you pulled something out of you? Didn't even fucking check?
No, it's in the shared garage. I'm not expecting people to put
Jesus
storage
Christ!
In it. No, it's empty. Don't worry.
All right, you pulled out the right one then.
All right. Well, it was a lottery. I won the lottery, I guess.
Hell yeah. I'm just up at the survival camp, just checking up on things.
Bobby came to me yesterday night, and we like caught up a bit. He's I want to make sure Bobby's getting what he needs. He recognizes too that he's awake like 4 hours before the storm, which unfortunately is like really when we're all like mentally ending, right?
Yeah.
And like we're like cooked 10 hours in, whatever, right? And he's coming in at like a, ready to go, but the entire city's winding down, right?
Yeah.
And he's around on the weekends, and I think he wants to do more, be included more. And now he did like say, hey man, I'm a UC guy, utilize me, right? Where you can. And I actually do want to do so. Now I had to placate him a little because he heard about like Faceless, and he's like sort of was talking about like what if he got embedded into the Faceless. I can't take that risk. It's like we could get fucked. Like he could die, right? That's like I believe he's great at UC, but that's like way too much of a risk unless there was like a high level sign off above me, right? Or like jointly at because we'd be signing off his death wish, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There is another layer here too, which is like he doesn't know enough about them, and I think he's not aware yet of how dangerous they are, right? So I did, however, think that we should get him. So one thing I wrote up is I think we need like a document for the Faceless. Like we need a Faceless document at some point, which sort of, and maybe we already, I already started one. Oh, a while ago. We like effectively a master doc where it's like has the latest summary of what's going on. But then goes into detail, right? Not only is it collating all, and maybe it's a combination of what I've written and maybe what Ruth has done. It's been a minute since I've been able to fucking look through reports, to be honest. But where I'm going with this is he can read that. He gets a primer of it. And I'm not opposed with him sort of monitoring some people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not secondary, but like tertiary actors, like this Mango guy, right? He was in like one of the missions. I think it was in the Vineyard mission. Now I remember. He fixed my car the other day. You wouldn't want him with like Brandon, or maybe we do put him with White or whatever, but he should get there, but not be very fast about it, right?
Yeah. I think we start him off with someone, like Fred Mango or Dio.
No, hell no, Dio. Dio's, I
No?
think, like, no, Dio's been in a bunch of shit. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I just haven't. He's been in like, I think, 2, like recently. I just haven't seen
I
his name
see.
pop up a lot.
You're good. You're good. No, Dio's been involved in a lot of scenes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think we're on the same vibe at least. And I think we need to understand operationally how he's working so that we can properly align him. And also him starting at the top is sus, right? But him starting towards the bottom not only is like safe, and we can like adjust how we're monitoring, he builds up a rep, right? And then if we get more comfortable, only then do we move it up. But like we'd really need to train Bobby on what not to pick at and really understand, because like I think he's very good and intelligent, so I'm pretty confident with like a mango, but like I don't know, for example, I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep that in the back of our mind, but I think we start sort of working that a bit.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind crafting up a more generic document that gives who, what, when, where, why, and breaks down in more detail of some of those points. That way, if we get people that, say we have some new hires that, like, Duncan, instead of having to deep dive through 18,000 different reports and piece it together for himself with broken evidence.
Right. Not everybody needs the deep dive, but we need everyone to have primers, right?
Exactly.
Of like every marshal should at least be primed on big cases, so that, like, say yesterday, right? The situation last night. Wait, do you know what happened? Were you there with the Brandon stabbing?
Yes.
So that was crazy, right? And I think we did well. I wish we moved a little bit quicker, but it is what it is, right? It just sort of just happened. But where I'm going with it is actually, I'm gonna bring this up north. Is like, when we're bringing folks in, right? Let's say it's, most of us are already good. Let's say Archivist happens, right? And, you're like, Chris, you're like, brother, we found like the fucking mainframe where they're tapped in. We need people now. We have 30 minutes to da-da-da-da-da, right? I'll go, like, half of us don't know shit about it, right? So, but having that primer and expecting everyone to at least know the 4 or 5 primers would mean they come on scene and they may be like, oh shit, there's that guy, right? Whose name I saw in the primer. Or there's that like vehicle of that color that I just saw leave the area. Chris, we just saw, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
All right, Michael. I'm gonna get out of here, but Bobby should be around later. And I'll come back up here later too to check on things.
McNulty needs to be, onboarded. He's going to be onboarded in as a rookie, so you can let him know this. He's coming in as a rookie. After a week, we don't have to give him a time frame, but like it'll probably be a week to deputy so that he can understand how we function, right? And then deputy marshal will be overtime. You know what I mean? Let him know, and then after he's like has the basics of onboarding, I'll be awake by then. Do you have time for this, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Once he's got like all his main shit, I should be awake by then because like I literally rolled out of bed like 30 minutes ago. And I can sort of like set my expectations with him, right? Like we are, you know, among each other when chill shit, right? We're laid back, right? Discipline, you know, the work with the departments, you know, zero tolerance for like leaking XYZ, like, you know, blah, 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 blah. I can give him the whole like spiel of expectations. You know what I mean? So,
right. Gotcha.
All right. And so just let me know when you're ready for that. He's awake right now, by the way. He woke up early somehow.
Okay. Do we want to run a background check on him first before we get him
yes hired? Yeah. And if he's like WTF mate, well, I mean, to be honest, he's yeah do the whole thing. If he gets confused about it, just let him know it's standard, and you know, that's on me if I didn't mention it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll get that ran. I mean, we can still, like, again, this can be up to you, but we can still like technically hire him.
Yep.
And then if anything crazy comes back where it's like, oh my God, what are you doing? Then we could just can him.
Yep.
If need be, make that decision. But
okay,
if you're really wanting to get him through the ropes and stuff,
say we'll get the background check done today. You know what I mean? And we'll get him the basic stuff, and then do do all the bullshit out of the way, and then ask him what he prefers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't really care if we hire him and then we can't hire him and then like rip him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
So let's just speed run the background check. I mean, it shouldn't be bad.
Yeah. All right, then I got to get with him to sign a consent form. But he should know though, like, cause I mean, he was fucking married to a sheriff for so long, and so he should know how it goes.
Let me know if there's any issues. I don't think there should be.
Nah.
Okay. Easy. Like we can get him onboarded with the background shit, without doing a full thing, just for sake of compliance. You know what I mean? Like, have a chat with him. Yeah, have a chat with him.
Yeah,
sort of go from there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know if anything crazy happens. But otherwise, if you don't hear from me, just assume that
you're dead.
Everything's good.
Okay, good.
No. That a background check has been approved and signed and all that stuff. So.
All right, easy. All right, brother.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I forgot about the background check. Have I seen this yet? What is it? Let me see.